YouTube Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson's name is going to come up a lot in these videos until he's traded, because yesterday, I believe it was 49ers. It was a 49ers fan page or whatever. They had posted a picture of Deshaun Watson in a 49ers jersey. I believe it was a Joe Montana jersey or something like that. The 49ers page posts the picture of Deshaun Watson in a 49ers uniform. Deshaun Watson comments on that picture and says, "Dope pick." Now, that does not mean that talks are heating up with him coming to the 49ers. It's definitely appealing, though, that he commented on a 49ers picture through the midst of all the stuff going on with him in the Houston front office right now. But I keep seeing Nick Bosa and Fred Warner's name get brought up in a potential trade package that would involve Deshaun Watson to the 49ers. But I want to talk about Nick Bosa strictly in this interview or in this video. Should the 49ers include Nick Bosa in a Deshaun Watson trade? My answer, absolutely not. The 49ers defense is ran from a 4-3 standpoint. You need edge rushers in a 4-3 defense. It's a must. The 4-3 defense is all about getting to the quarterback and all about applying pressure to a quarterback. If we gave up Nick Bosa, D Ford's likely not going to be back again. I mean, we wouldn't have any edge rushers. So, no, the 49ers should not include Nick Bosa. I mean, he's the reigning defensive rookie of the year. He came out better than Joey Bosa did in his rookie year. I mean, Nick Bosa is a terrorizer. He's a playmaker. The 49ers should not include him in a Deshaun Watson trade, no matter the circumstance. Now, I understand what Deshaun Watson would bring to the 49ers, and I understand that the 49ers would be probably instant contenders. But giving up Nick Bosa, I don't think it would be smart. You wouldn't have any pressure off the edge. You wouldn't have, teams would just run the ball down your throat. The 49ers shouldn't include Nick Bosa in the trade package for Deshaun Watson. It's one thing if it's maybe Solomon Thomas or somebody like that, but Nick Bosa, your third overall pick, first round pick, I just can't see that happening. Nick Bosa is very, very pivotal to that defense. Without Nick Bosa, I don't know how good our defense really is. We didn't have him this year, and Robert Saleh coached that defense to a top 5 ranked defense in the NFL without Nick Bosa, without Ronald Blair, without Quan Alexander, without Richard Sherman. You got to give credit to Robert Saleh there, but, Nick Bosa getting traded, no. I don't think the 49ers should even consider that. But it's possible that, the Texans could look at the 49ers roster and say, hey, we don't want Jimmy Garoppolo. We'd rather have one of your top defensive players. And it's likely. I just don't think – I think the only player on the 49ers that would be included in the Deshaun Watson trade would be Jimmy Garoppolo, which is completely fine with me. If we have to give Jimmy Garoppolo and 3 first-round picks up for Deshaun Watson, give me it any day of the week. But including Nick Bosa or one of our top defensive players in a trade, that includes Deshaun Watson coming to San Francisco, I just don't like it. I don't like, our chances of, really kind of, if Nick Bosa leaves, D Ford's not coming back. You're not going to have any pressure off the edge. You have to at least keep one of them. And like I said, with the 4-3 defense, that revolves around getting to the quarterback. That is all about getting to the quarterback, having edge rushers. That's why the 49ers went out and signed D Ford or traded for D Ford. That's why the 49ers drafted Nick Bosa. That's why the Niners took DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead, you name it. The 49ers love the trenches, and I just cannot see them even considering involving Nick Bosa in a trade package. So my answer to that, absolutely not. The 49ers should not include Nick Bosa in a potential trade for Deshaun Watson. It's appealing. Deshaun Watson, don't get me wrong, would make this team so much better. But throwing and giving the Texans one of your best defensive players is not an option for the 49ers. I don't think they should even consider that. And I don't know. I mean, I think the package the Niners should throw out would be Jimmy Garoppolo, 3 first-round picks, or Jimmy Garoppolo, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. Something along those lines. Because obviously, I mean, Houston's going to probably want a quarterback in return unless they trade with Miami to where, or I mean, they could trade with the 49ers too, where we give them the 12th pick this year. But I just don't know what quarterbacks will be on the board when the 49ers pick at 12. I think the Dolphins is the more appealing spot when it comes to what the Houston can get in return for Deshaun Watson. But I think Deshaun Watson's number one destination would either be Chicago or the 49ers. So I don't know. I mean, maybe Deshaun Watson would want to go to Miami too. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I wouldn't. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I'd want to go to Miami. I mean, it's Miami. But in terms of winning, I think the 49ers are in the best position to win. More games than the Bears would, more games than the Dolphins would. I don't know. I mean, he'd be really good on the Bears. Deshaun Watson, if he went to the Bears, he'd probably be the next biggest thing to Michael Jordan within the next couple of years. The Bears have never had a great quarterback, ever. And I think that would be the first time the Bears have a legit quarterback. And he would be big in Chicago. So I'm sure Chicago would be appealing to Deshaun Watson too. But as for the 49ers, if Houston Texans want, Nick Bosa in return, you have to back out.